So I'll be starting my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 soon. And, you know, I didn't have to do voices a lot for Ultra Despair Girls, as most of that game was voiced. But I did have to do voices a lot in the first game. And Danganronpa 2 is closer to the first game than it is Ultra Despair Girls in terms of gameplay and presentation. Jesus. So I am going to have to do voices in that one. And what's crazy is I've always found something funny about doing voices or just voice acting in general. And I'm not going to call this what I'm doing voice acting because, let's be frank, I'm pretty fucking bad at it. So, you know, doing voices is, it takes way more effort than I thought. Like, that shit, it hurts your throat. Props to Seth MacFarlane, because the man not only does such distinct voices that are so different from each other, because you know a lot of people, they do voices, but you can still tell that all those voices they're doing are that person. There's still a distinct themness to it. You know, like whenever I do these voices for Danganronpa, you can still hear my voice in their voice, which is why I say I'm not good at it. But someone like Seth MacFarlane, for example, they have range to where they can do the likes of like Peter, Stewie, you know, Carter and all that. All of them are different, like distinctly unique voices. And I've always watched him doing these things. Like, I've seen him do those voices in live action, you know, like on interviews on talk shows. They'll be like, do the voice, do the voice, do the voice. And he'd be like, oh, all right. You know, it's always funny to me because the way he does the voices, I've always noticed, something I always picked up on, is that every character that he does, it's not just, he's not just doing those voices all straight face and stone face. Each character has their own unique visual quirk when he voices them. For example, when he does Stewie's voice, he does a smile like this. You know, he puts a real on it, you know. And when he does Peter's voice, it's like in the side of his cheek, you know. So I always wondered, is that necessary for voice acting? It's almost like voice acting isn't just the voice, but it's also like an actual bit of acting too. You know, like there's some facial expressions and shit in there. And then I realized, oh yeah, it might actually be easier to do things a certain way when you're conveying the emotion that goes along with it. For example, if you're playing a character that's angry and yelling, then you kind of want to, like, you know, ball up your fists and also do angry yelling, you know, to get in that mindset of how the character should be, is the thing that I noticed. And I've started recording Danganronpa 2, and as I've been doing the voices for these characters in this game, I've picked up on the fact that I'm doing that too. That I have a very specific way of going about each of them when I do them. And I wanted to do a little fun behind the scenes thing here for you, to basically showcase that, what I'm talking about, the fact that as I do my voice for each of these characters, and please bear with me, some of them are going to be terrible. I'm not very good at doing girls' voices. You know, if you watched me play the first game, you already know. Some of the voices in that game completely changed how they sounded by the end of it. You know, like I went back and I started skipping through the episodes recently because I just wanted to remember how I did it. And like the way I did some of their voices in the very first episode, by the time we got to the end of that game, it was completely different. Like Toko started off sounding kind of like a normal girl's voice, like, and then by the end of it, she was all raspy like this, you know. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go through and do a quick line for each character from Danganronpa 2 as sort of a fun little behind-the-scenes preview for the upcoming Let's Play. And I want you, as I do this, to pay attention to how my facial expressions change to go along with each character, because I'm telling you right now, it's completely subconscious. In fact, I'm kind of doing this video as research for myself so I can go back and see it myself and see how that affects things. But it is completely subconscious. And it's almost like some of these faces have to be made in order for the voice to come out correctly, you know, because there's a certain strain being put on certain muscles in the process. So, alright, here we go. Also, during the Danganronpa playthrough, I didn't have face cam, and I won't for this one either. So, you just had me doing the voices. It was more immersive that way. Seeing these voices actually come out of my mouth is going to be a lot weirder, I promise you. But here we go. Alright.
Hello there, everyone! I am Monokuma! I am the headmaster of this school, and today we're all gonna play a little killing game. I'm Usami. I get turned into Monami, but I am the original headmaster of this game, and I just want everyone to get along.
I am Hajime Hinata. I am the protagonist of this game. You won't see my face very much outside of the class trials.
I'm Akane Uwari. I eat a lot of food, but I'm also super athletic. Gotta burn off those calories somehow. Totally radical, dude. I am Chiaki Nanami. I'm very soft-spoken. I'm a really good gamer, but also... I'm very sleepy a lot.
I'm Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu, and I'm a gangster, see? Yeah, I work for the Yakuza, see? Yeah.
I am Gundam Tanaka. You stare upon the face of evil. Behold my dark devas of destruction.
I'm Hiyoko. I'm just a little innocent child, but also I'll fuck you up. I'm Ibuki Miyoda. I'm known for my rock and roll.
I'm Kajuichi Soda. I'm a mechanic. I like, working on cars and shit, and motorcycles and shit. That's just kind of my thing.
I am Mahiru, and I like to take pictures. It really is that simple. I am Mikan Tatsumi. I am very clumsy and accident prone, and I apologize for everything, and I'm so sorry.
I'm Nagito Komaeda. If you've seen or played Ultra Despair Girls, then you know I'm not to be trusted. But if you haven't, then oh boy, you're in for a surprise. I'm everyone's either most favorite or least favorite character. There is no in between.
I'm Nekomaru Nidai. I'm always yelling and abrasive, and I always have to take a shit!
I am Peko Pekoyama, and I don't trust any of you. What a bunch of fucking idiots. I am Sonia Nevermind. I hail from another country, and I am a princess, so you shall treat me as such.
I'm Taro Hanamura. I'm the cliche pervert character that everyone beats the shit out of because he won't stop being horny all the time.
And I am Byakuya Togami, returning for the sequel, and somehow I got very, very fat.
And there you have it. Me embarrassing myself on camera for your entertainment. What else is new? Oh, shit. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little behind the scenes. It was rough. And cringy. But then again, so is the game itself. Okay, bye.